Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a text that is as fascinating as it is controversial, the Book of Jubilees. You might have heard of it, or maybe this is the first time. Either way, get ready, because this ancient book has some incredible things to say, not just about history, but about us, right here and now. So, what exactly is the Book of Jubilees? Think of it as a retelling of Genesis and the first part of Exodus. It's often called the Lesser Genesis. The story goes that it was dictated by an angel to Moses on Mount Sinai. What makes it so unique is its structure. It reorganizes biblical history into periods of 49 years, which it calls Jubilees. Each Jubilee is made up of 7 weeks of years, so 7 times 7. This calendar system is central to the entire book. Why does this matter? Well, the author of Jubilees was deeply concerned with keeping time correctly. For them, observing the right calendar was a matter of divine law. They believed that following a 364-day solar calendar, not a lunar one, was essential for properly observing God's holy days and festivals. This wasn't just about scheduling. It was about cosmic order and faithfulness to God's covenant. It reveals a community that saw its identity and its relationship with God tied to the very rhythm of time itself. But the book isn't just a calendar. It adds a ton of extra detail to the stories we think we know. For instance, it gives names to many of the unnamed women in Genesis, like Adam and Eve's daughters. It also expands on the story of the fallen angels, or watchers, who it claims taught humanity forbidden knowledge, leading to widespread corruption before the Great Flood. These angels and their giant offspring are presented as the source of evil spirits that plague humanity even after the flood. This provides a detailed explanation for the origin of evil and temptation in the world. One of the most powerful themes in Jubilees is the idea of separation. The book emphasizes a strict division between the righteous line of Abraham and the surrounding nations. Intermarriage is forbidden, and there's a strong focus on maintaining purity and holiness. This reflects the anxieties of a community trying to preserve its identity while living among different cultures. They saw themselves as a special people set apart by God, and these strict laws were their way of safeguarding that unique status. So, what does all this ancient drama have to do with us today? A lot, actually. The Book of Jubilees shows us a community grappling with questions we still ask. Questions like, how do we live faithfully in a world that pulls us in a million different directions? How do we maintain our identity and values? What is the origin of the struggles we face, and how do we overcome them? The author of Jubilees believed the answer lay in strict adherence to divine law, a specific calendar, and a clear separation from outside influences. They saw history not as random events, but as a divinely ordered story, and they wanted to find their place in it. Whether we agree with their solutions or not, their passion is undeniable. They were desperately trying to make sense of their world and their purpose within it. In a way, we do the same thing. We create our own jubilees, our own systems and structures to make sense of life. We look for patterns in history, we seek rules to live by, and we form communities to reinforce our identities. The Book of Jubilees is a powerful reminder that this search for meaning, order, and identity is a timeless human quest. It's a window into one group's attempt to find their way, and in their story, we can see a reflection of our own. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the Book of Jubilees. It is a complex text that challenges us to think differently about the Bible and our own history. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next exploration into ancient mysteries. See you in the next video.